Okay, let's see if this all works. Oh, for crying out loud. Hi, everyone. Anybody out there? Speed rate of 4,500. That's not going to work, kids. Hoping. Cross fingers in this one, guys. At a lower resolution in order to get it through. Still giving me a couple of hiccups here and there. So, hi, this is Fantastic Worlds. If anybody is actually out there, mind you. Okay, so, yeah, we got it. Settings, analytics, and activity. Yeah, no one's out there right now. Good lord. Stream health? Meh. So yeah, I'm still getting a singular. Well, I have to get that worked on. So, okay. Current viewers are 0. I am talking into the void, and I hope to hell we don't get a lot of buffering on this, because speed rates and baud rates a little low. Oh, hello, one concurrent viewer. How are you doing? Please, by the God, if you're out there, just say something out there so I know the chat is working this time. Last time we did this, unfortunately, let's see if I've got it. Popped out. Unfortunately, the participants. That's only me. Never mind. I'm literally talking to myself. Alright, let's get the screens out where they're supposed to be. That should be a little... Alright, let's go. 2 minutes before I do standard beginning, and if it turns out no one actually joins me today, I'm just going to have to make all the decisions myself. Oh well. Hopefully, I'll be amusing it. But yeah, 2 concurrent viewers, and yet I can't see you. So, if you're out there, please say something. And to see if hi guys! Thank you to Andoria Gray. Thank God. Last time I did this, I don't know if you caught it in one of my Cultist Simulator episodes, but my chat was completely empty. It didn't actually open. Everybody loaded in when I ended the stream. It was hilarious. Well, horrifically hilarious. There's like 21 comments just dropped like that when I stopped and like. But anyways, yes. Got another minute before we start collecting poor fools. I do apologize. There may be some buffering here. I have to be optimal. Hello, Jack. Jack, Australia, right? If I remember correctly. Because I think the sun is about over there with you guys. Anyways, yes, so welcome back to Scarlet Hollow Live, where we decide the fate of our poor protagonist and his friends and frenemies. I guess that's about what we can call our cousin. So, where's the... There it is. Too many windows open. Alright, load. Thank God we've got the loads. Duke dead. Great. There we go. Oh my God! Whoa, 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 let me lower that looked like it was too high for my mic. I'm going to lower that a little, so let me know if that works better. And I'm dropping the volume on the game. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. One of the reasons I usually do it at these strange hours is an attempt to do so, but again, here and there, my baud rate suddenly drops. According to... I see. Okay. Alright, so it says it's doing better now. Hopefully that'll work. You are still out there, right? Oh, God, still paranoid about that. Okay. Okay, so, according to this, I should be doing okay. The thing is, I've got it lower simply because... Okay, so that should really work better. Oh, gods. Technology! Such a double-edged sword. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, so are we... Oh, gods. There we go. I hope. What we got here? You could all do that. This is technology we're dealing with, you know what I mean? Alright, so... Let's remember where we started off. Hang on, let me do the actual intro. Come on, record. Hello, everyone. This is Fantastic Worlds. Welcome you back to Lovecraft Country and Scarlet Hollow Live. And yes, we're diving right back into the action. If you recall, Duke is dead. Victim of his own poor trigger. Okay, so... First things first. As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly just ignore them. Alright, so what are we saying? Wait, say nothing. Wait, if I recall, Jack out there likes to say nothing a lot, but I don't know. If he's got the option, I think we should actually try to say something. Let's see. Oh god, we're buffering again, aren't we? Sorry about that. Alright, so I might say, oh god, they're back, but I don't believe in God. Stella is the name, just ignore them. I'm going to go with just ignore them, unless I get something else from you guys out there, for one simple fact. So far, these creatures have only reacted in self-defense. I mean, they've freaked us out and they're running us out of their territory, which is simple animal behavior, until he, of course, popped out the shotgun, and intelligent enough to recognize what the shotgun is. So I'm hoping if we don't appear to be a threat, we're not going to actually be, you know, we pushed forward, apparently. Oh my god, that stopped. Stella! We're almost there! I don't like those side images. Stop following us. Woo! I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. Gretchen, you thought they were a mount. How are we going to explain this one when we get back? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I should get the reception now we're back in the mirror. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. Wait, what? The cop's calling us? 6 missed calls from Tabitha, and 13 text messages. Call her, text her, tell her Tabitha seems worried. Tabitha's blowing up my phone. I don't think Tabitha would be so needy. Whoa, I think I'm in trouble. It's nothing important. Keep it to yourself. I'd actually like to know what she said. That would be determined what I was doing. So well, Stella's calling the cops. So technically, yeah, I'm thinking about calling her. What do you guys think? I'm going to wait a second because, you know, I have coffee here. To these sort of sessions, I get to use coffee. I don't have to do a continuous stream with things trying to shoot me. Enough about Control. Next episode of Control, by the way, I had to record 3 hours for 48 minutes. God, everything was just so apart in that one. Side treks tend to be more difficult. All right. So, yeah. So, unless somebody says something, call her, you got it. You try and call Tabitha back, but it's straight to voicemail. Alright, text her. We're not okay. Alright, so we can't text her. We don't want to text her to calm down because we don't want to feel like, you know, we're talking down to her. But, you know, we called her back, and apparently she's got her phone off because we don't know how late it is right now. And I don't text anybody okay after minutes ago. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up in the mountain on Ajnia Trail. Huh? Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. You gotta hurry. Okay, yeah? Are they really gone? Yeah, I think we're okay, but here, Jesus, Earl, who's gonna tell Bo? I guess now we wait. No, it didn't take long. Eesh. Boys in blue, huh? Alright, the sheriff's the one on the right, obviously. The guy trying too hard with the Agent Smith impression over there is probably the kid who's going to be completely over the top, and if we're not really lucky, back of the blue individual. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers. Sheriff Hugley, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses in the middle of the night. He's an alien. See, right there, a thing jumps out of the woods and the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is that, some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. No, there was more than one. They chased us to the woods. Whatever they are, they aren't human. And they killed Duke. We're going to have to confiscate the camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. Hope you could probably back that up, Stella. But, okay. We're not uploading it. We're not that desperate for views. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Here you go. Oh, she topped the file then. Are you my kind of girl doing that? Yeah, you are. I know you kind of worked that way. Alright, so, we appreciate your compliance with the law. Yeah, you're no fun at parties. We'll get a team out here to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I... Please, call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you and... Who are you exactly? That's Fantastic Worlds. They came to town today for the funeral. Fantastic Worlds, as in... Tabitha's cousin, on your business. Remain quiet. All right, so we want to probably keep the law happy with us. Because, first of all, we want the sheriff's the one we talk to. Now, this is the classic bad cop, good cop scenario, so you'll run into it, by the way, if you ever have to deal with a cop in a interrogation scene. And remember, every time you talk to the cops, that's evidence. So, as per every lawyer and cop I have ever heard online or know in person, do not talk to the cops unless you have counsel. Trust me on that one. You can say, hey, the best thing to say, according to my range instructor, the best thing to say is I'm willing to cooperate and willing to give a statement. What at time do you want me to come into the station? Because then you will be coming in with counsel. Since Miranda is, as of this recording, still intact somewhat, you should be able to do that. But these days, a lot of cops just don't like that sort of thing anymore. All right, so I'm going to go with Tabitha's cousin. Yeah. Damn, didn't think you'd actually show. We'll escort you back to town. If there's a naked maniac in the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't... Oh, never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? Well, what would they find? I mean, going out in the middle of the night with potential hostiles? Besides, I hate to say this, but they've already started eating Duke. There's a dead body in the woods. Those things could attack anyone else. Well, there's not a lot of people who are crazy enough to be out here right now. Oosh. Okay, so analytics, viewer activity. Okay, there we go. Just checking numbers. Getting kind of a... Ooh. If you didn't catch that in the residual, so to speak, there is a screecher, one of those creatures, in the background. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling night. We'll be on the alert for any reports of naked maniacs, but we'll have to wait. Now, if you kindly step into the vehicle, we will return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. Take the fucking trip. Or side, I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist for your own safety. Still don't like him. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. That is your mama permits. Does he still think her mother's still alive? Oh boy. Oh, Gretchen. There we go. Sorry, I thought, for example, I know that Stella's parents are dead, and I thought Earl for a second was losing his memory, but apparently not. I can certainly not turn down some extra pets and affection, especially after the ordeal we have been through tonight. Ha ha ha, sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. Does Earl hear animals too? We know, of course, that the ability exists because we have it, so... I think I've got the headphones a little too loud. That startled me. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. Fox Mulder. I'm sorry. I'm calling it. I'm doing Fox Mulder. I knew that these people were going to be fans of the X-Files. It's just the way it is. Alright, so yeah. Blowing stuff up because this is the 4th of July, and any of you out there know anything about Americans know that they're out there blowing stuff up, and will be for 72 hours in either direction. Currently, I had to go to my old setup in the basement to deal with that because there was too much banging going on in the background. So, everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get any more trouble. Well, this is going to be fun. You all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Richie. You all have a lovely evening. If the boogie-boos give you any trouble, you know who to touch. You know how to get in touch. Yeah, I turned down the headphones a bit on me. It shouldn't change yours, however. Those lovely dials that just allow me to change things. For everybody's perceptions. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. Why on earth did you ask them about if you could walk back? Alright, so, yeah, I'm going to do the Explorer here. Trouble between the cops and Stella. I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you ask them if you could walk back? Now, that's a fair question. I just had some bad experience with cars. I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life or death. Parents died in a car accident. Which I guess tonight was. Sorry if I weirded you out. God, what a night. They seem a little blasé about everything. Oh, there's those creatures again. Keep an eye on me. Are they for real? Can't say I'm surprised. Why did it ever agree? We're not doing this one. Too nice. How are you holding up? I want to go with how you're holding up. I would like to know why they're a little blasé about everything. I mean, seriously, Duke's dead. How can people die in this place? Do I really want an answer to that question? Really don't know. Double checking. I can tell where, yeah. The thing is, the feedback here tells me how far you guys are, and it looks like there's a bit of a delay. So, I will continue amusing myself into the future while you guys are considering what you might want me to say. Yes, it is midnight here. Every window sealed up, and every cat under a bed somewhere. Alright, so how are you holding up? How are you holding up? How am I holding up? I mean, not great, but I'm aware of all that footage. But it's okay, I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. Footage, or better yet, trap one of them. There's no one that can blame you for what happened. What could possibly go wrong? The library isn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never came across anything like this. I have, actually. Goblins. Kentucky goblins. Look it up sometime. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over there before it gets any later. Wait, is it like midnight right now? Oh, sure, why not? Let's keep this nightmare going. I should check in on Tabitha. You can talk to your friend's mom. I'm going to bed. Screw this. I'm out. Silently follow. Honestly, I tend to be the let's do kind of person. I mean, as long as they keep this stream going, as long that we're going to be, overwhelmed by whatever the truth is. So, hello, new viewer. Let's see what we've got here. Now one. Wow. I used to think that this was working better than the, oh, that's it then. That's it then. Never mind. I'm still figuring out the YouTube UI, but this gives me time for you guys to say if you want to say anything else, because I'm going to go with let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Got it. Let's do it. Awesome. Let's go. I'm glad you're sticking out with us. It's always nice to have an extra companion. Technically, we're her companion animals. I hope she's still awake. There's something foul creeping up behind us. Fantastic worlds. Jesus. You and Sal see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Oh, God damn it. I have another stalker. Welcome home, brains. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night. Okay, well, apparently Wayne is a really freaky dude here. Probably that's him about 2 six-packs in. Gods. Got another cousin, don't I? I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. We'll go with that. It sounds better. This is Fantastic Worlds. Is it okay if we come in? Of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. Why is it always the herbal teas? God damn it, give me black tea. I mean, I can't live without coffee, so trying to give me non-caffeinated tea is just slow form of murder. And for goodness sake, you call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Yeah, I am so sorry about this. I mean, on my side, I've got green when it comes to the stream health, but it keeps doing weird things on the other side, because of course I've got two layers here, both my OBS Studio and the receiver back on YouTube. Welcome to my little nook. Oh, she's a librarian, and because she's got all the books here, this means the library was closed. Or maybe it's just an organization. Oh, it's herbs. That's it. I've seen this before. These little herbal storage cabinets. All right. This place always has the loveliest aromas. Oh, she's a witch. Sybil's a witch. That way she's dressed. All the herbal teas, dried herbs, little bit of a magical talisman back here. Crystals. There we go. Seashells. More magical than you think, by the way. Seashells represent the natural of chaos within reality. It's full cult. Yeah, it's a mathematical representation. I can't remember is the exact name for it. That is the actual pattern within seashell spirals, which is always occurs. It's like 1, 3, 9, 16. If you measure all of the dimensions with mathematical precision, which is terrifying. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she has been sorely missed in the holler, and that now that poor Pearl Ann is gone as well. Vivian is our mother, by the way. No, actually my mother, but you know. Do let me know if something you need while you're in town. Great! Do you have any mystical amulet protection amulets? Offer Sybil your... No. Who is that outside? Did you know... Oh, yeah. I'm kind of curious. We're probably going to go through all these explorers, but if you've got a moment and you're actually receiving this in any... Okay, looks like... another set of buffering. I do apologize. Yeah, the thing is, technically, I am about one point in the... about 60 seconds at least in the future due to the latency of the stream here. So that's kind of one of the reasons why if you're watching this in recorded, you're seeing me do a lot of extra talking, because I like to have the people who are here kind of have an opportunity to talk if they want. Now, so, if you're still here, because I can nudge that, I am still waiting to see if anybody wants to check the Explorer in option, because I will simply go through these in order without the boiled peanuts, unless that... if somebody else makes another request, because technically, yes, one Explorer can knock out another one in the future. No, I know we think the boiled peanuts are poisoned, Malgebrit. We're not doing the peanuts anymore. Okay, maybe it was the possum was just playing possum. Maybe we killed him. Anyways, we could have killed the dog with them. So, first things first, I'm going to do Who Was That Outside? Who was that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him. No, he's just my stalker. You knew my mom? You knew my... how do you know that she died? Because you're psychic. Oh, Pearl Ann was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I didn't get an earful of, bless her heart. Okay, I never met Pearl. Bird is being nasty with her. Jeez. We need your help. Ah, yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about the weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? I'm not so sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Got an altar out in the back. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about? Duke was killed tonight by something out in the woods. Oh, Lord, have you contacted the police? Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for a body until tomorrow. Those things out there, I don't even know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter always had the brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't local wildlife, Mrs. Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Memory card from her sleeve. Good girl! Excellent. And pops into her phone. I wasn't about to get the police to hold on to this, at least not before we had a chance to make a copy. Smooth. Okay, that's it. We're just saying smooth. Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now we can examine the footage for ourselves. Just say you removed it before they showed up without remembering. They can't prove otherwise. Yes, I'm giving you advice about how to deal with law enforcement. I like to point out that I'm not actually a lawyer, not qualified to give legal advice. Where was this? Up in the mountain to the northwest. Within town limits? Yes. I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I need to plug the... What, Mom? Oh, hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato? Can you guys hit me? Am I a good potato? I so certainly hope I am. It's coming out like Yogi Bear. And a stranger. A cute stranger. Oh yeah, that is the best perk we got. Okay, equal perks for both being able to talk to Gretchen and getting all the women to hit on us, apparently. Hot. Haha, did you just call him? Okay, we're not offering the boiled peanuts. Hi, I'm Fantastic Worlds. I was helping Stella with the video and something terrible happened. I let myself, I'm not in the mood to talk. I just man watch it die. Okay, we're not going to the negative stuff. I have already gone a little too far. With being on my unpleasantries. I don't like being unpleasant, really. I mean, some people think that it's kind of a badass sort of thing to be kind of a jerk, but I'm not really the sort of person who thinks you should burn your bridges in a social situation. As long as you're nice, you usually have another chance. But the moment you start turning into that person, you start, your circle of companionship continues to contract until it's just you and a Reddit forum of people like you. Haha, just call me cute. Now, here's the thing. With Kanika, oh god, romance options. Yeah, there's romance options in the game, and I'm afraid if we hit on everyone, we're going to end up bit problematic, although I am really tempted to do so since we already got the thing. Alright, we're going to play it up and flirt with everyone, unless somebody out there has a better idea, because that's one of the reasons I've been kind of waiting on this one. The thing is, I don't even have this set for latency. It just kind of is happening. Well, that and the bloody buffering. I mean, I'm getting a green stream on mine, and when I start looking at the studio version, no offering. When I start going to the studio version on YouTube, it says stream health. Meh, basically. Alright, so we're not offering. And, well, default hood. Haha, did you just call me cute? No, you must have misheard me. You must be Tabitha's cousin. I guess it's a little weird for her. Oh, hi. Sorry, Maldred. Top. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. I got too many voices here. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out here. Well, that means there's one less picture for the artist. Right? Ooh, okay. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Yeah, content warning. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? We can watch this without you. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Ooh. Must be the horror fan. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? Sorry either of you had to see this, but Fantastic and Worlds and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt? I'm fine, really, I'm okay. Sailor Moon fan, hey. I'm fine, thanks for asking. Ramel, I'm not fine. Alright, let's put it this way. I'll let this one up for a vote, but I am seriously going... Wait, what am I thinking? We've been going for strong silent type when we can possibly do so, or as, yeah, I'm not going to be, this isn't my drama, so I'm just going to have to override this one. Remain silent. Poor Duke, poor Beau, has anyone told him yet? Is Duke's son? Duke's partner? That's too old to have a father. We talked to the police. I hope they told Beau, but Earl and Deputy Franklin don't seem in much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss. Agree, sorcery in the man's death. I didn't like Duke anyways. Nope, we're not doing. Sorry. I mean, these technically can make us be unpleasant to these people, but so far it's not the playstyle I or Jack or, well, Majbret keeps trying to have me offer poisoned peanuts, but I think all of you have been doing that lately. Anyways, as they are, more people are in danger. Excellent, I appear to the leader type. So very true, but not for the reasons your mother called them ditchlings. They are a terrible omen. Ditchlings? Alright, as cryptids go, this is pretty low. Even the skunk apes have more dignity to their name. A sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Right. Great. Now I understand why Mom left home. Oh, come on, Mom. Whoever this is serious. Stop staring Stella and Fantastic Worlds with this tally-poo crap. You respect your elders there, woman. Adoptive, probably? Looking at the ages. A man just died. Have some respect. Inika, sweetie, let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite that grisly scene in the woods. I was right. So yeah, Duke brought him on himself by opening fire because those creatures recognized the threat and retaliated. That was their territory. We were the intruders, and they actually didn't offer anything more than letting us know through calls that we were in fact in their territory. So we should leave. Then Duke pulls out a gun, because we'll be dealing with things like the Fae, which these creatures be part of. Protocol is how you stay safe, because there are certain rules. To see one is to be cursed by fate. Well, thank you very much. Sheesh. Jesus, Mom, they had a clear life night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika, this is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. You're in a witch's shop. I mean, if you can't tell from the devices back up here, which your head are blocking right now, your mother's a witch. I mean, you've been missing this. We can't rule it out, not after what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw the chicken in our video. What was that growth? Maybe the ditch things we hear for Duke. Kanika has a point, Stella. Don't buy into this magic nonsense. Y'all worrying too much. I guess we're Southern too. Maybe they're making more of themselves. Whatever it is not good. That's the one I want to go with. But I'll default to it when we get to that point. Okay, switching over back to your view. So yeah, anybody on the recording, remember that, of course, there's a delay in the responses, especially due to latency. Right now it looks to be green, again, on my side, but they're giving me yellow on YouTube's side. So it looks like this one isn't on me. I've got the connection proper. It's YouTube's servers that are having issues, or possibly the connections in between us. So, yeah, looks like they got to where I was pointing out the options. So let's see if anybody has something to say. So what do you got? Oh my god, finally we get back to green. So hey guys, maybe we'll get closer to reality here. Okay. Gonna start with making more of themselves because I've still got that H.R. Geiger thought going. And I don't have anything from the viewers. Maybe they're making more of themselves. Yeah, maybe what we're seeing here is some kind of parasitic liveral stage, part of her life cycle. Ooh, the biologists are going. But I don't want to jump into any conclusions about something these out there, not without doing more research or talking to a biologist. I am a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all of this up. We're in a horror story. I guess you're the supernatural proof. Well, technically this trope was known as a supernatural proof father, which means in standard in most horror movies, the father was always the one who would say, well, no, there's such a thing as monsters. Then he goes, opens the door, and then, boom, just screaming and blood and I think most of you have probably seen at least 2 films like that. Oh dear, I've forgotten entirely about the tea I put on. Let me fix you a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late and I should let Fantastic Worlds get some rest. Can I crash on your couch? I ran a rag day with all the hiking and running in the woods in terror. I'm wired. Yeah, I'm ready to pass out. You don't have to leave my account. I just want to go home. Thank God that this miserable night finally ends. I'm tired as shit. Ugh, language. I mean, I think it's far enough ahead in the recording that I won't get any trouble for demonetization. Because that is actually a thing I have to worry about now. Never thought I'd get there, but here I am. I can keep going. I'm still wired. You don't have to leave on my account. I want to keep going. Again, I point out I have this kind of move forward whenever we can keep the momentum going. Alright, so let's check. Nothing so far, and we've already got up to that point where I've asked on the replay. It's kind of interesting where I can see the both lag here. Keep going, you got it. I can stay out. I'm still wired from everything that happened. Okay, but maybe I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around in my usual forums to see if any information on ditchlings, if that's what you called them. Yeah, that's right. You go on home now and try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. Let me give you some of my homemade peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you out in the morning. Okay? I'll see you in the morning, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Oh, God, the voices. Yeah, if you actually have seen me do Dark Side Detective, you know how I sometimes go with this. Bye, Fantastic Worlds. Well, I know when I'm supposed to leave. Oh, great. Is Wayne still out here? Oh, God. It's excellent. Ice or warm. Jet through the night. It's getting chillier. Warm will probably be best. Helps wake the bones. Oh, God, there you are again. Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. What an unfortunately short visit. Alrighty then, let's head back home. My home, I mean. Yeah, I'm staying with you if I can. And here we are. You're welcome to stay tonight if you want. Oh. We got two... Hell yeah, sleepover. Terrified of being alone. Thanks, I'm terrified of seeing Tabitha. I would actually consider that one. Sometime alone. Check on Tabitha. Head back with Tabitha's connection. Tabitha is not my mother. She does not get to... So, I'm going to wait on this one because I want to know, do you guys and girls or whoever out there want to start the romance option with Stella? Or are we waiting to see if Kanika is a possibility? Because what's going to be two of options here? One, we do the hot option. We hit on Stella for the night. Two, we do the sleepover. Because I do want to stay here. I just want to make sure if it's platonic or if we're actually going the romance option. Remember, if we do the romance option with Stella, we will block any future potential romance options. And ironically, violence tends to increase libido, just to let you know. This is an actual biological thing that we're supposedly, after large periods of death within the population, which, is triggered by, which will trigger the response from adrenaline and other forms of biological messengers, we will actually increase the libido to recover the population. It's very strange. It's also why thrilling films are appeal to people so much better than the quiet drama. All right, so we're going platonic according to Madgebrit. Let me give you a couple more seconds before you sleep over. All right. Okay, we're going with sleepover to see if we can get somebody else as a romance option. Hell yeah, it's been so long since I have an honest-to-God sleepover. Has been a while. Awesome. If I'm being honest, not being alone tonight is a weight off my chest. All right, so yeah. It doesn't take long for Stella's slumber party. Achievement unlocked. Yet you can't see that on your side. Wow. It's an overlay. It doesn't take long for Stella to fix up the guest room for you. While it's certainly smaller than its counterpart in the estate, it's far better cared for. It's so exciting to have a guest. I can't remember last time we've had company. Now, if this is probably Stella's original room, she's sleeping in her parents' room, and we're sleeping in her old bedroom. Although this is a double. This could be the parents'. She may not want to sleep in her parents' room. Make yourself at home. You didn't have to do all this. Who is the guy outside of Sybil? What made you do all of this? The night hasn't... Still have the option of going romance, but none of you seem to want me to do it, and I'm not going to push it. I should probably try calling Tabitha. All right. First of all, we're going to end on trying to call Tabitha, because while we may dislike her, she is our cousin. So the explore options are, you didn't have to do all this. What do you make of all this? And who's the guy out of Sybil's? The two I'm actually vacillating between, I think that's the right word, is what do you make of all this and who is the guy outside Sybil's? I'm leaning a little more towards the guy outside Sybil's. I don't think it'll block the other one, but since it's an option, I'm of course leading it back up to you guys and girls and you people out there. We're just gonna go with the neutral on that one. It saves a lot of effort. Okay, so I'm waiting on you guys. I know you can't actually hear me say that in time. According to this, you a lot are... approximately over there. Make of all this. Got it. What do you make of all this? Gosh, I don't even know where to begin. Those creatures are out there and Duke is dead. I know that some of the things Sybil said were a little wild, but if she is right and they are an omen, maybe we can change things and stop whatever brought them here before it happens. If any of you know the Mothman Prophecy film, we're actually getting pretty close to the plot of the movie. Not of the real Mothman, which I actually know quite well. There was a huge timeline that somebody put out online that I actually sucked in. But yeah, the Mothman scenario in the movie is that the Mothman is an omen of disaster, and the disaster that occurred was the bridge. And in the movie, they use the omens to save one person's life out of all the people who died. Kind of a suggestion, it might have been a timeline alteration scenario going, which I actually find fascinating, although it's never really hinted. But what's really good is it does actually, the movie, The Mothman Prophecy, it does actually give you some parallels with how a nasty spirit can fuck with people. Really. So if you want an idea of what some negative and spiritual experiences are like, check out the film. And of course, with a great caveat, most of it is fictional, but it still gives you that creepy being stalked from unseen shadows look. There has to be more rational explanation. It wouldn't hurt to poke around. I don't know what to think. All right. I am not a rationalist, so I'm not leaving this one to choice, unfortunately. We're not going to be that individual. We're going to be, and we're not dumb. It couldn't hurt to poke around Tom. I have the time. Agreed. You don't have to do all this. Okay, I'm taking this one. Who is the guy outside of Sybil's? There was something really off about him. Wayne, I haven't really got to know the guy. I think he works in the mine. It might be worth looking into him. Okay, you didn't have to do all this. Now, this is us being terribly polite, but I'm not actually kind of into being super polite. This is Southern hospitality. And hospitality should be accepted. But I am going to try to start calling Tabitha. I should probably calling Tabitha. Right, she'll probably like to know you're not dead. Probably. Get some rest, Fantastic Worlds. I'll see you in the morning. I'm on the verge of passing out myself. What an exciting, if terrible day. Alright, Sue, pull out your phone and call your cousin. It rings from it before she picks up. Where the hell have you been? I called you back. We're doing this. I called you back as soon as I had reception. Did you? I didn't notice. Okay, I watched a man. I saw horrible things. Got suckered into something. I met this girl in town. We hit it off. We're not doing that. Oh, fuck it. Actually, I'm half tempted to do that. But the other explore is let's pull some information out of her head. Do you know anyone named Wayne? I employ over 100 people. I'm sure I know a Wayne. Hi, Tabby. Saw horrible things tonight. I want to leave. Look, I got suckered into something. I met this girl in town. We hit it off. None of your business. All right. Hi, Tabby. Okay, I'm leaving this one out, guys. I don't have a heavy desire to say any of this except hang up on her. I'm not that rude. Ooh, so go for it. Let me see. Viewer activity. There we go. Analytics. Finally, we've got a decent stream. I may, in the future, set this at 1 a.m. my time instead of midnight, because it seems like my connection's gotten quite better than this. So, this is all kind of an experimental thing. So, I watched a man die tonight. Hi, Tabby. I saw horrible things tonight. I want to leave. Look, I got suckered into something. It was weird. I met a girl in town and we hit it off. None of your business, and say nothing. I'm not leaning towards none of your business. I am not saying say nothing either. Sorry, Jack. I believe you were the one who wanted me to be as silent as possible. I had somebody who actually did a playthrough of one of the Walking Dead episodes. Got it. Look, I got suckered into something. Sorry to worry you. The Stella girl had me come out with her night to find some cryptids. So you met Stella then. Ugh, that explains everything. And she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll collect you tomorrow. From the comfort of Stella's guest bed, the events have happened to someone else. Though you can still picture the terror you felt in those moments, for now you're safe and you're warm. Eventually the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in a normal world and a relaxing week in the mountains with a new friend. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse from behind closed doors. You can faintly hear the quiet sound of quiet sobs. Well, yeah, she's holding together for us, but this is probably the end of the chapter, my guess. Guys, territory thing. Remember, she asked if they were actually in town, which means it's probably an ancient pact or something about the fact that they don't enter the town. Ooh, I do like this montage. I have been to so many town halls like that. From Maine to Georgia. Not Florida, though, because it's the wrong terrain for it, but yeah. I think kind of a montage of all the areas we're probably going to be going over. Stella's not doing good. She's on... Yeah, she's in her old room. We have the parents' room. That's not a blood stain, is it? Well, obviously we're not dead. Yeah. Someone's at the door. Oh, there they are. Over there in the hollow, as it were. Ooh, well, apparently it's Halloween. Or this is the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. We'll be going into there, and the resemblance of the mine to a burial barrow is probably not accidental. Thank God we're not in that house. Tabitha. You're in on this, I can feel it. Okay, so it looks like... Is X keeping something in or out? Is this going to eat us if we'd stayed in there? Or were we going to have a terrible accident? Scarlet Hollow, episode 1 is completed. And it's probably going to have a little screen saying about our results. This is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. Achievement unlocked Ditchling. Achievement unlocked Bell Pepper. Achievement unlocked Ligarati Rigatini. I have no idea what those means. If you'd like to continue as the world state in World Episode 1, please save your game now. Okay. Save game. Empty slot. No. Okay. So, and then we bounce back. Continue. Would you like to see a recap of episode 1 before you start episode 2? Actually, yeah. Remember, it's been 3 episodes. The Long Rest Coven, The Bad News, 26 hours of bus rides, the countless late-night stops and city depots. You fell unsafe in the middle of the day, which you would normally find traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you couldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floor has been known to give out. Or it could be a giant creature that tears off people's limbs. We saw those claw marks. Afraid! Dustin... Okay, these are all options we took that are important. So the possum was important. So has Helen managed to she's famous? Haha, oh Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not going to... Okay, we do this. I know I'm going to do it for you. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. She hunts cryptids. A single deer remains behind, standing in the beam of Stella's flashlight while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Pain, rot, decay. Nurgle! It's Nurgle! You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of these woods at dawn. Come on, you, whatever the name is, grab that flashlight and be line a good shot. As the creature in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen stridently strains against her harness. As the picture shows, this was a major option. When we grabbed Gretchen, and... boom. So, Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get any more trouble. Okay, we just saw that. So we're going to skip to the next part. Wayne, go to hell. Go back to hell, Wayne. Ditchlings. Okay, so we've been through this. I'm going to skip through it quickly. We might get a couple more minutes here. And now we have a good stream. Tuesday morning awaits. Wake up. That's apparently what we dreamed about. You open your eyes. The sun has risen. The birds are singing. You are still alive for now, and you are safe. Your gaze wanders around the unfamiliar room and window to the woods beyond, and you wonder those monsters are lurking just beyond the trees, ready to pounce on you as soon as you leave the comfort of your new friend's family home. You can't help but remember Duke, slumped against his tree, pieces of him scattered across the clearing. Hell of a way to wake up. Knock at the front door. Your morbid thoughts are interrupted by a distinctly unhappy voice filtering through the house and past the closed doors of your bedroom. Where the hell is Fantastic Worlds? Oh, hi, Tabby. There's a fresh pot of coffee on the table if you want to come in. No, I'm just here to check in on my cousin. Let's make this quick. I have a lot on my plate today. You're barely decent. It might be mild scandalous if people saw you like this. Okay. Alright. Alright, people. How are we starting this? Are you going to yell? Are we going to saunter out half-clothed? Are we going to get dressed and collect yourself or hide under the covers? I'm not the sort of person that hides under covers. Don't really think... Oh, look. We got a Gretchen statue back there. Sorry, just the details this artist put into it. The artist is the Hello, Floro. Yeah, I've only got about 10 to 15 minutes left. Sorry about that. But in the future, we're probably going to put this at 1 a.m. because I found the stream really improved, according to this, when we got past 1. Midnight to like 12:45 was absolutely terrible. Now we're just sailing through. But, here, quick. Are we going to saunter out half-clothed in front for Tabitha, or are we going to finish getting dressed and calmly collect ourselves? You got it. You might not be fully decent, but you're not about to stop you from being a part of this conversation. Ugh, put some clothes on. Ghost tracks. Huh, wonder, probably an album. Morning, how'd you sleep? Gretchen excited looks at you and wiggles her tail. I simply must say, what a joy, isn't it? I'm still glad to be in your stream and call collect. Collect? Calmly. Camly. Sorry, I'm not understanding. My apologies. Calmly collected. Okay, there we go. I hope you're well. I simply must say what a joy to see that you're finally up. I do hope you're well rested and you don't mind our most unfortunate guest. What exactly did two of you get up to last night? Were you going up to the woods to film a video? No, not that part. The cops called this morning and told me all about that. They did? What'd they say? Did they find Duke? They didn't find a body, if that's what you're asking. Apparently he never came home last night. And they had quite a few questions about you, Fantastic Worlds. Don't worry, I told them you're an upstanding citizen. You should remember that kindness next time you talk about blowing me off to spend a night with a stranger. Hey, don't be hard in Fantastic Worlds. I asked him to crash here. And look, I don't care what the cops think, Tabby. There's something horrible out in these woods. I don't know anyone was in his room wanted Fantastic Worlds walking up that mountain alone last night. Stella, would you mind giving me a moment alone with my cousin? And while you're at it, please stop calling me Tabby. We're not in high school anymore. Oh, yeah, all right. You're not going to let me treat my dearest Stella like that, are you, Fantastic Worlds? Stella stays. It's Stella's house. Why are you bossing around? You know what? You do not mess with the hosts, all right? So Stella stays. Isn't it Stella's house? Why are you bossing around? So those are the two options I'm giving you because... Although, we might get more information if we do her alone. God, I'm thinking tactically again. All right, so let me know out there. Do we want Stella to stay, or do we want to talk to Gretchen alone to possibly get more information? Now, since this is a tougher one, I'm going to give you a couple more minutes. Crick. Which means I get to drink some coffee. Yeah, I'm counting actually, if you can't hear me. Sorry, Stella. You got it. Sorry, Stella. I should probably talk to Tabitha in private. Yep, totally understandable. Just let me know when you're all done. Thanks. You've been in town for less than a day, and my stress is already through the roof. I mean, I get it. Stella got you all worked up, and you were too scared to walk home. Sure, whatever. That checks out. But I don't care if these woods are chock full of ghouls and ghosties. You had me worried sick. Oh, apparently. Well, either she's faking this, or... Oh, we did go nicer. We really did go nicer in the first episode. That could be one of the things. From now on, you're back at the estate by bedtime. No more impromptu sleepovers. I am not... You're just jealous of my game. You're not my boss. You can't run off as soon as I get here and hold me to a different standard. I watched a man die last night. There's actually something out there. Lie. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. All right. Lots of options here, and I wish I could expand this out. But yes. Hot is the funny one. You're just jealous of my game. You're not my boss. I really don't like this because I'm not a whiner. You can't run off as soon as I get here and hold me a different standard is, of course, the actual one I probably would go with because we'd be confronting her. Okay. So, I watched a man die last night. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing that. There's something out there. I'm sorry it won't happen again. And no, I don't I will not kowtow to Tabitha. So I'm leaving these options. Something's out there, different standard, or you're jealous of my game. Which is it? And you're actually out there. We are almost in point to point here. Okay. No echo back there yet, so hang on 1 second. Huh. Doesn't actually, you can't run off. Got it. That's where I'd probably go as well. Jealous. Oh god, now we've got, oh no. Alright, Fluoro, if you're out there, you're the tiebreaker. Either jealous or you can't run off. I'll give you 3 seconds and then I'm going to flip a coin. I think I have a coin here somewhere. Normally you don't use money when you're doing this. Alright, I got something I can use as a coin. And I'm not at the... I've got something I can use as a coin and I'm not at the microphone, so... God's knows if you can hear me. $15, $14, $13, $12, $11, $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5. Okay. Sorry. It's okay, but Fluoro. Need you as a tiebreaker. Are you jealous of the game, or do we scold her for running off? Because I currently have my coin flip. All right, and which is jealous, by the way, if you don't say anything. Got it. You're just jealous of my game. How dare you try and turn this into a joke? I'm leaving. I've already lost a good chunk of my workday coming down here. I better see you back at the estate tonight. You hear Stella's voice call it from another room. Yeah, okay. You did get the coin flip was in your favor. Wait, Tabitha, let me know if you're free sometime, okay? Tabitha sighs. You're relentless. We'll see, but don't get your hopes up. Hey, no need to catch me up. I was listening from the room. Sorry I let you get ambushed. Tabitha's showing up that blindsided me. I'm happy I stayed here. I shouldn't have stayed here. I don't regret anything, but you're right. That sucked. I wouldn't care less. I just pretend nothing happened. Okay, this one... Honestly, I am happy we stayed here because it's better than being at the estate. I don't regret anything, but you're right. That sucked. I'm happy I stayed here. Me too. Anyway, sorry for the rude awakening. I've been up for a little while, but I was hoping to let you get a little extra sleep. But you're up now. We got a full day ahead of us if we're going to get bottom of this. A full day ahead of us? That sounds like it's walkie time for me. Oh, you don't hang out now. We're not doing that. Why? How are you so chipper? Because she's faking it, if you hadn't tell. I want to ask the miners about Wayne. Okay, what's the game plan? Do we have to look up? Right, skip town. Okay. So, option 1, you don't want to hang here all day. No, we're not going to get anything done. You can't just play the hot card every freaking time. So, why are you so chipper is what I want to know. How are you so chipper? You shouldn't be okay right now. I guess I'm just pretty good at compartmentalizing things. What happened out in the woods last night was horrific, but right now we have something important to focus on. It does good for you to actually have something to focus on in a tragedy. Keep you going to the other side of things. Just so you have a sort of reminder that life, in fact, does go on. Wayne. Got it. Good idea. I'll have time to process what happened to Duke when we get to the bottom of this. Okay. Ooh, shouldn't just bury your feelings like that. Okay, we're playing the sensitive card. We'll get to Wayne in a moment. You shouldn't just bury your feelings like that. Whatever happened to Duke last night would mess with anyone. I get that, but I'm fine really, at least for now. I can process this my own time. Alright, Wayne. I want to check out the mines at some point today. Maybe some of the miners can tell us about Wayne. He scared the bejesus out of me last night. Definitely. Kaniko's waiting for us to the library, so we should head over there first, but unless we find something solid in the ditchlings there, the mines seem to be the strongest lead we've got. Oh, let me set up a group chat. What's your number? You and Stella exchange numbers. A text message to Stella to you and Kanika. It reads, group chat. Anyways, daylight's burning, so let's roll out as soon as you finish getting dressed. I like the games that put in modern tech. Can I eat first? All right. I'll give this one to you guys. Do we want to request breakfast before we leave? I mean, technically our character isn't an automaton, so he probably requires food, but it's kind of rude to ask for food if it's not offered. So, this one's not a huge choice, so I'll give you guys a minute or so. Because I can actually see where you guys are. This whole temporal lag thing is kind of interesting. I mean, I get it in Twitch, because what happens is that I will set a 30-second delay because, yeah, I used to do Twitch. It just, Amazon took it over and it really turned bad. And I still got 91 people out there. I'm going to have to switch over to here. Or maybe I'll just Darkest Dungeon over there, as it's my second most popular. Alright, so. Get dressed. You got it. Back. Yeah, this is not a town doing well, guys. This actually does remind me of the town. It was a former coal town where the Mothman prophecies took place, and it was really economically dying. Just the downtown and was left, and a few houses that, you know, were in that state of decline that old towns get into. Oh, there's the diner. I think that is the witch. Diner dude, and that's the witch. You walk to town with shorts. Stella's house is barely a stone's throw from what remains of Scarlet Hollow's once bustling main street. You shudder as you stare down through the thoroughfare, both from the chill in the morning air and the all-too-present memories of everything you witnessed last night. You see that building labeled Town Hall? That's actually the library. Well, it's the town hall, which is the small upstairs office nowadays. I guess this town's not what it used to be. That and our mayor really isn't going on walks. I think there's actually going to be a meet and greet later this week. Could just be a pick-me-up we need with all that, everything that's going on. Stalin may be fond of him, but I certainly didn't vote for that beast. The mayor's dog. Gretchen doesn't seem to care for him. Alright, we're doing the animals thing. We always do the animals things. Gretchen doesn't seem to care for him. Alright, I know you've joked about it a couple of times, but now I'm actually starting to believe you can understand her. Gretchen absolutely can't stand Mayor Jimmy. Oh, hey! That's Avery from the diner. And Avery, morning, Stella. Same to you, Fantastic Worlds. Hey, remember, we tipped well. He's going to like us. Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you. Coming from Stella's, huh? Did y'all have a slumber party? Sorry, y'all, but I'm actually in a bit of a rush in the morning. I can't stop to chat. Okay, someone's playing Matchmaker. It'll take me a bit to set up, so if you want to catch up with folks or grab something at a diner, you can meet at the library whenever you're done. Alright. Alright. So, yeah, this one actually looks to be important. So, probably going to be the last major decision. Only got a few more minutes left before I record, because you don't record over an hour. Processing time can be absolutely brutal for anything over an hour, even at 720p. So, are we going... You're going to catch up with Avery and Sybil. Are we going to follow Stella? Because this one doesn't look like it was a critical decision, except in the terms of plot. Who do we want to know more about? Avery and Sybil? And Sybil, by the way, is actually the title of a prophetess in ancient Greek. So yes, she is definitely a witch. Or, yeah, there's a lot of people in the South. There's an interesting mixture of like everything from the Afro-Caribbean traditions to hardcore Christian myth, to old style indigenous, all mixed together in a blend. Usually a lot of graveyard dirt turned into... Really, graveyard dirt seems to be like coffee grounds when it comes to magic down there. Like everything has it. Remember somebody down there telling me that somebody put an entire bucket of graveyard dirt on their thing. Alright, Sybil it is. You gesture towards Avery and Sybil and give Thella a thumbs up. Cool, see you soon. Alright. Whoa, she always has time to chat. Is she feeling okay? Oh, Stella and Fantastic Worlds got in a bit of trouble last night, that's all. You can't just drop everything, something like that, and leave me hanging. What happened, Fantastic Worlds? True. Dirk got hurt, traumatized. Alright, cool, major decision. Do we say there are monsters, or we say Duke got hurt? Again, seem to be some serious choices in the beginning here. How much do we want to tell Avery? I've got no reason to distrust him, and Sybil likes him, you know, which is usually good intuition. So, how open are we with Avery? Again, double checking here. I am now 30 seconds in the past. Pass. I'm going to probably... Yeah, so good connection. Whole truth. Nothing but the truth. So help us. Them. Stella and I went to the woods to find a skunk ape, but we ran into something worse. Actual monsters. Sybil said they're called ditchlings. Wherever they are, they killed Duke and have been mutilating the local wildlife. Whoa, slow down. Duke is dead? It's true, I'm afraid. That's awful. Has anyone told Bo? Yes, he's taken as well as you can imagine. I'll be going to check on him, poor lad. Son, damn. I can't believe you had to see that, Fantastic Worlds. Tell you what, I'm on break for the next hour. How about you swim by the diner? Whitney can fix you some of Sybil's new blend and try to calm your nerves. It's shotgun lemon bomb. It's always helped me on the bad days. If you could talk about what happened, I'm all ears. Anyways, it's up to you. See you around, Fantastic World. See ya, Sybil. Take care now, Avery. Okay, I better get back into it myself. Confident. So we are. We're spreading the rumors, don't forget. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, if only to see how you were holding up. Please don't hesitate to stop by if I can be of help. Thanks, Sybil. What do you know about ditchlings? Why does town seem to care a man died? Monsters, what is wrong with people? Alright. I do want more information about ditchlings. It's not an explore option, so this is a one-shot. I don't want to insult anybody that men died, but I hate to break this to you. When towns reach this level, population grays and funerals can be real common. My grandmother, by the time she left, she died in a small town. 90% of her friends had gone with her. Most of the kids had left, so population was 10% of what it used to be. At that point, like I said, everybody knew at least 5 people in a year they had a funeral to go to. Had 5 funerals in a year of people they knew to go to. So it could be why they're not doing it. But monsters, yeah, these people probably know there's things in the woods. I am going to probably interrogate ditchlings unless somebody out there has a hard yearn for me not to do so. And I don't think you do if I read my crowd properly. Let's see what we got. I like her theme, by the way. I didn't say you know much about those stories, but I'm afraid that's still true, and I'm sure that you and Stella have what it takes to get to the bottom of things. We're being mysterious. I'm so sorry to cut our conversation short, but I got a few things that need tending to. Right, we were a little rude, but stay safe and God bless. Alright, so Stella said you had time to kill before she's in setting up. Diner, general store, or library? Well, I did do what you said, and apparently she doesn't want to talk about it because she's got something else to do. When you go to the diner, we're going to talk with Avery and possibly get some food. The general store we haven't actually visited yet, if you recall. It was the original destination we ran into Stella. And I don't want to head straight to the library. But we only have one option, diner or general store. I mean, we have one choice between 2 options. So that one, I'm going to let you guys have a couple of minutes. Let's see. Yeah, I can see where you guys are in the past. It's really weird sometimes. But yeah, those old towns, you're going to find a whole bunch of old brick buildings. Now, any of you have actually seen, God, what is the name of that? Hellier? Which was one of the which is a series about a group looking for goblins that just wander across the East Coast, which includes some things like Mothman and that. But there's one in the second series, a season, they had an episode where they were in this really old town that's just like this, where supposedly Ingrid Cold, who is a recurring cryptid, human-like cryptid that interacts with people in a usually malevolent way. Diner it is, but supposedly had a small house there at one point. It's a little weird. It's part of a greater story involving extraterrestrial factions fighting among each other. And apparently Ingrid Cole got killed, by the way. You head toward the diner. Diner's a little quiet today, but the air is still heavy with tantalizing smell of breakfast. Okay, we are not warning patrons of the danger. I'm not going crazy. We're talking to Avery. He can do it. You slide into the booth across from Avery. Coffee crew date. This is not a date. Oh my god. You get one hot option. Every romance option tries to hit on you. Hey there, stranger. Before you can exchange words, Winnie slides up, a fresh mug of tea in hand. Heard you might need this. The answer to 29 down is oink, by the way. What? But the clue is pen sound. How done a sound a pen makes? Wait, pen like in pig pen? Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to guess that? I don't know why you even bother those things. They're just gonna frustrate you. You relatives? I just have something to fill the time, but maybe I should switch to Sudoku. Don't. Seriously, I hate Sudoku. I don't hate Sudoku. I did it 4 or 5 times, and I'm like, this is dumb. And other people love it, that's fine, but I'm not into math puzzles. Winnie leaves Avery contemplating the daily newspaper puzzles, returning to her seat behind the counter. So, thanks for telling me last night. If you really want to get into the grisly details, you can tell me. I won't judge. Hot flirt? No. Okay. We're playing straight, cis male on this one, so no. Try your tea. What if you don't believe me? Tell Avery last night feels raw. Yeah, okay, we're not flirting. We've already picked our target, remember? So far, we've only got 3 options now. There are apparently more. I think somebody said there were 6. Tea. Okay, we get a sound effect with that, too. Drinking mold that somebody... Oh my god, it tastes like you're drinking mold that somebody tried to unsuccessfully spice up with a Bluffin' bomb. I wanted to like her tea! The hell with the tea. Alright. I won't insult the tea. Screw it. You know what? Stuff I have eaten and drank in my life. You take another sip. The flavor is strong and slightly unpleasant, but something that tastes this bad must be good for you. Wow, not all the folks take the shaga so quickly. It's a fungus that grows on birch trees around here, supposedly super healthy, and it makes for a challenging drink. Well, maybe it's cordyceps, and we're in the prelogue to The Last of Us. Color me impressed. Okay, no. What if you don't believe me about last night and... You know what? I honestly don't want to do this one. He's being open. Let's be open. You spilled the beans. Glad to have someone to talk to about the horrors you witnessed. Wow, that is some heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seems distant. Oh, she's listening too, by the way. Monsters in the woods. I mean, I've lived here long, but I've never heard anything like that happening around these parts. I can't say I like the thought of it. Now that I think about it, when those cops came in the morning coffee, they mentioned something going on out in the woods to look for someone. It must have been Duke. They seemed to be disconnected from it. I figured it couldn't be serious, but wow. The cops are in on it? Ooh, 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 ooh. We're doing this. We are talking to the right person about it, too. What the cops are in on it, I don't know how, but they're just so unconcerned. It's suspicious. I don't know. They came in here most days, and they always seemed just bored to me. The worst they usually have to deal with around here is property disputes. I don't think they're actually used to actual emergencies. At least that's how it's been as long as I've lived here. Pegged you as a transplant. Where are you from? Do you regret moving here? You should get out of here. You should get out of here. Let me know if something comes across in Leeds. That's how we're going to end, by the way. Leeds, but... honestly... I want this information. I really do. I haven't pegged you as a transplant. Where are you from? I moved here from Charlotte. Gosh, 3 years now? You seem more. Lost track. Aunt Winnie offered me a place that nailed it. A place to stay and a job, and who was to pass on that sort of generosity? To be honest, it still feels like I just moved in. Small towns are like that. Practically everyone apart from the Cole folks grew up in this town, so it's like I'm the perpetual new kid. Don't get me wrong, folks here are probably polite and friendly, but there's a shared history I'll never be a part of. Alright, no. We do not ask why people leave places. They leave for their own reasons, and they will share them if they want to, but this is not our place to ask. And yes, I am getting a little protocol-y, so to speak, with this game. Do you regret moving here? Nope. Not for us to determine. You get it. Felt out of place the whole time I've been here. Yeah, we're doing this. Folks on the whole have been pretty friendly, but life here is so different than I'm used to. It's hard to explain, but I feel like I don't belong. Exactly. There are worse ways to be, but I'm not sure I'll ever feel like I belong here. Okay. You should get out. You should get out and take me with you. No. Let me know if you come across any leads. We're on the case, but I hardly know where to start. Let me know if you hear anything. Definitely. Oh man, it looks like my shift is starting. Hopefully the Shag has a chance to working its magic. Yeah, everything's magic around here. The diner is where I come to gossip, but I hear a lot of it goes on here. So, we've done it. We have recruited an agent. Okay, I'm being rather blasé about it, but I'll let you know if I anything comes into those monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Thank you, Ivory. If you stop at the booth, giving a friendly half wave before disappearing to the back. You leave the diner ready to continue your day. Okay, I think we're going to be leaving it here, by the way. Oh, we can still go by the general store. Okay, so we're going to tackle the general store and possibly get actual food to eat besides peanut butter and jelly. Now, if you actually have been counting, by the way, meal-wise, we've had a biscuit, coffee, tea. That's all our characters had to eat at this point. Because we didn't get dinner or breakfast with Stella, and we're not going to ask because you never ask for food. You wait for it to be offered. And then, of course, we're going to stop at the general store and get us some food. And that could actually count for something. I mean, the game's pretty well developed. If we don't get some calories soon, our character... I don't know if our character has a starvation mechanic, but it's kind of an interesting concept if they did. But, yeah. Ooh, sorry, I hit the microphone there. I really wonder how many times I hit the microphone and don't realize it, because these are heavy headphones. I've got, noise canceling ones on top, so I can actually get the full nonsense sound. This actually really helps when it comes to games with directional control. But in this case, I do like all the ambience. So this is Fantastic World saying farewell from Lovecraft Country, and of course, as you may or may not know, this episode was brought to you by our generous supporters. See, we have stretch goals for the supporter levels, and when we reach certain points, we get additional episodes. Right now, we're at 2 episodes for a month, so it's probably going to be Scarlet Hollow. Now, remember, this is actually June's episode. Things are delayed, unfortunately. Still have to get June's episode out for supporters. I feel awful about that, but it's taking forever to process. And, of course, there's probably going to be one that's chosen. This time around, it was Shadows of Forbidden Gods, which does seem to be popular. In fact, I'm really considering getting that for a couple of Insomnia theaters. So if you're out there in the comment zone of YouTube, let me know what you thought about it, if you've seen both episodes. If not, if I remember, I'll put a link up there to the right so you can check it out. Anyways, so of course, like, share, subscribe as per usual. Hit the notification button if you subscribe. If you subscribe, you can vote on the next series, because remember, this is now a monthly series which has been voted for by our supporters, and like Arkham Horror was previously, and we're currently looking at it being probably going on for a while. Now, the thing is, only 3 episodes out of the projected 8 have been produced on this thing, which are the reasons why I prefer it as a monthly episode. I don't want to come right to the end and then have to wait 3 months before I can give you guys the next story. But yeah, and of course, the next episode, again, if I remember, up there on the next series, there on the right, you can choose which new weekly series to go off after Control, which should be in about 3 weeks, possibly with a couple of lore episodes in between. Yes, we have a lore episode for Cultist Simulator coming up soon, which I'm excited about. So, in any case, this is what's before I forget. God. First time that didn't work, I panicked. Anyways, so, without further ado, I hope you have a good day/night, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, so that's it for the recording. If anybody else is still out there, thank you very much for showing up. Really, really appreciate it, by the way. And I am sorry about the buffering in the beginning, but it actually makes sense for me to do it at 1 a.m. in the future. Okay. You're welcome, Algebra. And I still have lore episodes, but there's an issue with recording because apparently, for some reason, I can't get sound on the Secret World episodes. I have to basically log into a different computer entirely. Something's wrong. I think it's a Windows 7 10 thing, but I don't know. They might have updated it. But I am going to try to get those 2 lore episodes that were unlocked aeons ago. Let's see. And, well, I'll do what I can. Hope if I do get them right, they'll be between Control and the next series to give time for the votes to accumulate. Anyways, I will see you all